All right, 3 o'clock. You missed anything, Odyssey.com. Rewind. We open with the Goff contract. Your calls are welcome on Jared Goff all day. And we're going to get back into it. We'll certainly take your calls on it. I wanted to mix in a couple things here. And with Rico back, I certainly want to get his thoughts. But I have a 5-pack of Pistons things after the lottery. And one of them is a Rico production. But the other 4, I can just throw these out there because there's so much news with the team. And you guys can tell me what, if anything, because Lord knows I'm probably talking to 7 people in this town, you care about or you think I'm crazy about. But may I run through these? And then here's what I want. David, or who am I kidding? Kenny doesn't know a single NBA player. He still thinks Patrick Ewing plays for the Knicks. But Rico or David, when and if I say something, whether it's interesting, objectionable, or you want to stand and applaud or punch me in the face, feel free. Are we ready? Just going to run down the list. Okay?
All right, let's go.
So I want to start out with number 1, the have we learned nothing discussion. So
this is going to be good.
Have we learned nothing? So the reports of the Pistons' search for a new president of basketball ops, not going well. You were denied permission by Milwaukee. Neil Oshie, who's not even in basketball, decided unemployment beats working here. And now you may focus on Conley, the guy who built the T-Wolves. Well, one problem. Conley was already on a 5-year, $40 million deal, which by my lousy Michigan State math is $8 million a year. He has opted out of his contract because why? He wants more money.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Here come the Pistons. Have we not learned what bribing someone gets you? It gets you Monty Williams, who looked like someone was holding a gun to his head all season to be here.
No, I think Monty Williams became the Wikipedia definition of the word regret, where he sat there and said, and I said, yes, I wanted to come here and take the money.
And that's why I would never do this. Plus, don't you think you're nothing more than the leverage for Connolly? Hey, T-Wolves, Pistons. Yeah, I know, the guy in the loud dress shirts. Yeah, he just offered me $14 a year. Like,
I just want to go, but
I will. Just kidding. So, A, watch that storyline, because now you're getting down the list here. And the more time this takes, let me remind you, it's a month after the season ended, Rico. Troy Weaver still represents this team. The players are in Chicago, measurements and testing, and Troy Weaver and your scouts are still employed, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Number 2. The new president, whomever they hire, I have offered something. I offered it yesterday to Stoney. I have to offer it to you as well. This has to be the summer of Cade. And by Cade, trade Cade. It has to be a discussion. I'm not telling you to do it, but I'm certainly not telling you not to. A new president of basketball operations and a new GM have to be given the opportunity to not hand Cade a 5-year, $270 million extension. Mm-hmm. Anthony Edwards was 5 at $260. The thought process is it would cost 5 at $270 now. Why? You won 14 games. That's why. You won 17 the year before and 23 the year before that. This totals less than what the Celtics won this year. So my point is, it has to be on the table of moving Cade. That's issue number 2. Neither of you have protested yet. This is interesting. Number 3, I have settled on a break glass in case of emergency move at 5. And I think the person I'm speaking of is sending smoke signals. Did you see who was at the Cavs game last night?
Yeah.
Anybody see it?
Yeah.
What'd you see? Who'd you see? Who'd you see?
I saw the king, LeBron James.
I saw LeBron James.
That's right.
King.
And he walked in late, so everybody got to see him sashay in.
With his wine bottle.
And his cup of coffee. Weird combination. Probably makes you have to poop. The point is, Rich Paul was sure to tell the Lakers what was up. LeBron is sending messages. My son stayed in the draft. And I will leave. So with the 5th overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft, provided LeBron even looked us in the eye and didn't spit in our face, the Detroit Pistons select Bronny James. And we bring the king to the Motor City.
I got an objection.
I do too.
No. Here's my objection. About a month ago when I suggested this, you know what you did? You kept hitting that button. Spine. The chair drop.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what? If the Pistons, it's a package deal. You'll sell tickets. No.
I think, I didn't know we were going to get boned with no emotion by the NBA again. But B, I do think LeBron would retire rather than come here, a.k.a. the Gronkowski. But I'm being legitimate with you. I would at least vet this out. Because the 5th pick, here's your other option.
Or he leverages this and makes the Pistons make a trade, and they get a lion's share stuff back from the Lakers.
I'll give you the last thing. I have a fear as to why a certain player is being mocked to you over and over and over, again and again and again. This Basilius character, do you know who his agent is?
No.
Dude.
No.
Michael Tellem. I mean, we'd be up to what? 11 former Arn Tellem clients or current Michael Tellem clients. What is it? Marco Basilius?
Yes, close enough.
Bazookies? Whatever. Come on. No, you don't get to look down. You right here. Hey.
Really?
Talk to me.
Your reaction, Rico.
Talk to me.
Oh, man, because I kept saying, like, why does this name keep popping up? Like,
oh, look who his agent is. The son of Arn.
Okay. You know what?
Cue the All in the Family reset, please.
Let's just hope that he's gone before the Pistons select him. So.
And what do we say about hope, Kenny?
It's not a strategy.
That's right, and you're not Kenny. All right. So
Kenny had opted out.
So which of these do you want to have the most meaningful discussion on? Ha ha! I know it's a cornucopia.
It is.
You got to pick
for
one.
Me, you were gone. I said go after Bob Myers. I know he's doing things with the Washington Commanders. That's not his first love. It would be easier, I think, for you to get him. He's the man that helped build the Warriors and turn them into what they were.
I will buy you dinner in eternity if Bob Myers took this job. I don't think money's not the issue. Bob Myers can have whatever job he wants. Rico, dinner in continuum. Once a week, every week of every month, every year. I will just consider it another car payment.
I don't want to do this 5th pick with Tellem's.
So hold on. So then, do you want our discussion about
because that's not who you should take? Okay.
Do you want to have no? It wasn't a discussion of should. It's a discussion of fear
because
of inevitability.
Because it will.
Because Arn Tellem is Thanos with the jewel glove. I am inevitable. So are my kids' clients.
Right.
So here we go. The two, and you get to pick what we have the most meaningful discussion on. The trade Cade principle or Bronny at 5, bring the king to the Motown Museum. You pick.
I think you have a shot at Bronny at 5.
Let's talk about it. You can think it's stupid. I think this franchise is. So it fits perfectly.
Because it screams, you know what? We're going to have sellouts. LeBron's going to be there. He can opt out for the whole season. You can't do low, man. He's going to have to eventually put on a Pistons jersey and play with his kid.
You'd make the playoffs next year. You realize that, right? What LeBron is doing at this age is remarkable.
And you'd probably have a few people who say, you know what? Screw it, LeBron. I'll come to Detroit for a year.
Oh, maybe Boobie Gibson will come out of retirement. Wow. 248-539-9797. Let's have a meaningful discussion on a really twisted idea for the Pistons at 5. We'll do it next.